Good morning, student. So you all know that our unit plant physiology is going on and the chapter photosynthesis in hard plants is going on. So in the previous lecture, we studied about early experiments given by Priestley, then Jan Egelhaus and Julius von Sesche, and then by T.W. Engelmann. Now we'll study where does photosynthesis takes place in the plants. Site of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis takes place only in green parts of the plant, mostly in the leaves. Within a leaf, photosynthesis occurs in mesophyll cells of plants which contain the chloroplast. Chloroplasts are the actual sites for photosynthesis. The thylakoids in chloroplast contain most of the pigments required for capturing solar energy to initiate photosynthesis. The membrane system, grana, is responsible for trapping the light energy and the synthesis of ATP and NADPH. Biosynthetic phase, that is dark reaction, is carried in stroma where carbon dioxide is reduced to carbohydrate. In this slide, you can see the diagram of chloroplast, which we have earlier studied in the chapter 8. Within the chloroplast, there is the membranous system consisting of grana, the stroma lamella, and the fluid stroma. There is clear division of labor within the chloroplast. The membrane system is responsible for trapping the light energy and also for the synthesis of ATP and NADPH. In stroma, enzymatic reactions incorporate carbon dioxide into the plant, leading to the synthesis of sugar, which in turn is going to form starch. The former set of reactions, since they are directly dependent on light, are called light reactions, and the latter are not directly light driven, but they are dependent on the products of light reactions, that is ATP and NADPH. Hence, to distinguish the latter, they are called by convention as dark reactions. So it shouldn't be thought that they occur in darkness or that they are not light driven. So next topic is how many pigments are involved in photosynthesis. First is chlorophyll A. It's bright or blue-green in chromatography. And then major pigment acts as a reaction center involved in trapping and converting light into chemical energy. Then is chlorophyll B, that's a yellow-green, and xanthophyll, yellow pigment. Then carotenoid is providing yellow to yellow-orange. In the blue and red regions of spectrum shows higher rate of photosynthesis. So there's a practical in our 11th class we'll be doing chromatography with the spinach leaves. If the school will open, we'll do that. What is light reaction? Process which takes place in the presence of light will be called light reaction. Light reaction or the photochemical phase includes light absorption, splitting of water, evolution of oxygen and formation of high energy compound like ATP and NADPH. It involves several complexes and the pigments of complex are organized into two discrete photochemical light harvesting complexes, that is photosystem 1, that is called PS1 and PS2. Light harvesting complexes. The light harvesting complexes are made up of hundreds of pigment molecules bound to protein within the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Each photosystem has all the pigments except one molecule of chlorophyll A, forms a light harvesting system also called antennae. These pigments help to make photosynthesis more efficient by absorbing different wavelengths of light. The single chlorophyll A molecules forms the reaction center. The reaction center is different in both the photosystems. In PS1, the reaction center chlorophyll A has the absorption peak at 700 nanometer, hence is called P700. While in PS2, it has absorption maxima at 680 nanometer and is P680. The content written here I have explained you in the earlier slide with the help of diagram. You can pause the video and read the contents. That photosystem 1, chlorophyll A has the absorption peak at 700 nanometer. It's called P700. Photosystem 2, chlorophyll A has absorption peak at 680 nanometer.